Hey you guys, it's KlaireeBerry and I'm here today to bring to you the Divine Feminine reading. Okay, so we're going to start off, jump right in. Of course, it's a general reading. If you want a personal reading, the information is at KlaireeBerry.com. Links in the description box below. I do personal readings right now and everything else is found there. All the info is at KlaireeBerry.com. So check it out. You can find me all over social media and stuff. Thanks for being here with me and for all the likes, subscribes, comments, etc. I love connecting with you guys. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Okay? There's a sense of stability here. There's a sense of working through things. Okay? There's a sense of being halfway there. There's a sense of hold this vision, you know. Hold it, be it, live it, breathe it. Make sure that I feel like there's a lot of positive energy out there. And some of it's, you know, it's obviously nothing's ever like 100% good. You know what I mean? But holding on to the vision, to the idea of what you want, fixating on that, reverberating on that frequency of having it already, that is the key. Okay? So it's not just thinking about it, it becomes an actual love, a passion, an investment in time, and it becomes an emotional investment. So that's how you kind of kickstart it into that other realm, okay? And then you follow through with your actions, okay? Healthy lifestyle, Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. Okay, and I was kind of talking about this a week or so ago. You know, treat yourself like a child right now and make sure you're checking off all those boxes on those things, like the basic things that you need to do every day to really feel your best and, you know, stay hydrated, get enough sleep, you know, eat enough of the healthy foods and all of this type of ideas, okay? Just treat yourself very gently. Treat yourself with this idea of, you know, this healing and growing and seeing what is next for you and what you can do. Okay, it's like being in the best shape to accept what is coming for you. Okay, because I'm getting the feeling like there's definitely something really bright coming for you. Okay, almost like you're getting ready for. Okay, the vision is clear enough for you to really, again, spend some time thinking about it, being there, seeing it, calculating different possibilities, planning ahead. Okay, we're going to jump right into what has been going on lately and what's going on now. Okay, so maybe this is all a little bit now. Either that or very just important here. Okay, later. Okay. Yeah, we want to rush in, okay? We feel like our goal is worthy, okay? We feel like we feel like we got all our boxes checked off here. To really make this. Okay. So, a little better, maybe? Let's do like this. Okay. So anyway, there's almost a sense of I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything right. I've rushed into doing everything right. Might have done a little bit of healing, a little bit of shadow work. And then now it's like, am I completely enlightened? And it's like, well, are you? Are you? It's not did we rush in too fast, but are we able to maintain? And the temperance, I mean, this is a daily, you know, this is a daily thing. You can have the best intentions, but if your actions get away with you or your emotions and passions get away with you on certain things, you know, that's where a lot of people go awry. They don't plan on going awry with their lives, but it just happens because of, you know, their energies weren't right to where they were able to make proper choices. And that's just what happens is somewhere along the lines our actions, you know, start being, well, our actions are always caused by our inner, or what we actually do with our lives is caused by what we think and what we feel. So you have to go back to what you think and what you feel and balance that out, mainly right now, like how you feel here. And that is what's going to help you to make the progress with your person. And that's why when people stop by, you know, I have a lot of newbies, if they stop by on the channel, they're like, oh, well, you know, this isn't what I wanted to hear. Like, they want to hear the fluff, like they don't have to do anything. And when I have to say, like, this is going to be work, it's like, they don't want to hear that. And it's like, that's fine if you don't want to hear that, but then keep on doing what you've been doing. And are you going to get different results? No. Okay. So it's kind of like realizing I'm getting that it's like really realizing, like, in the middle of things, like, oh shit, we gotta rear back, we gotta hold back, we gotta go slightly left or something. You know what I mean? We gotta shift a little bit. And that's part of coming back to this consciousness of yourself. And I feel like this might be coming back to, for some of us, maybe a boundary that we know that we have to owe ourselves now. We respect ourselves enough now to only accept the best behavior. And if it's not coming in correct, then there's going to be neglect, because we do not acknowledge disrespect. We just let it fall away in our lives. And, you know, our twin flame, not that they're disrespectful, okay, but, you know, we all have our issues and we're healing things here for sure. But I just want to keep on commending you for being the highest version of yourself that you can be. And I want to encourage you to continue to do that. Be the highest being that you can be on any given day. That should be your #1 goal. You know what I mean? The highest you, the best you, and like your true best life, not like your, you know what I mean? Like the conventional use of the word. Okay. Because if you want to get the relationships are the part of, you know, the energies that come back to you, but they're also part of the inner. And that's what we don't realize. When we go through life, we tend to just think about other people as their own people doing their own things, but we forget about the connection. We forget about it, how we're actually drawing. It's like we don't know. We don't know, and we don't remember. We don't realize that we're actually drawing what we are feeling, basically what we're thinking and feeling about, you know, for a prolonged basis. And the more fear and the more love, you know, power that you put into those feelings, it makes it, and that's why you have to be correct. You have to come correct. You have to be wholesome with everything. You want to kind of strip the ego as much as possible. Just recognize the ego, and it strips itself. That's what it's so scared of, because it's actually very weak. So it's not about overcoming the ego and fighting things. And it's just about accepting things to be as they are. Okay. Again, we're not trying to rush in and change a billion things and change who we are and completely upset. This is balance it out. This is calm it down, wait for the answers to come to you, wait for the healing to show itself, the growth, the spring, you know. It's like the waters are thawing out, you know, and you have this clear, fresh water, but it's cleansing. And it can be a really good time to do some really deep work. When we're in Pisces here, we have all this deep emotional energy anyways, that is often leading us and or connected to, you know, our hopes and dreams, which are our guideposts, you know, our true bliss and wants and passion is really should be guiding us. As long as we're not too conditioned socially and things like that. But I think if you want to focus on the relationship here for the Divine Feminine, it's kind of that focus on yourself, focus on staying grounded, balanced, growing, healing, being the queen that you know that you are, the best, highest self that you can possibly be, connected to the universal powers, talking to your spirit guides, being able to read the signs, learning all of this higher knowledge and carrying it with you, because nobody can ever take this away from you, what you've learned. Nobody can ever take it away from you. Okay? So it's kind of like maybe stop, go the other way, and go back within, keep going within, and that's how you're going to change the relationship. This is just simply saying, don't forget the fact that you have to go within to affect your relationships. You're not going to heal relationships by trying to force things, by trying to manipulate in any way, shape, or form, or to try to do it for the wrong reasons, okay? It's a lot. It seems like a lot to ask, but it's very simple if we allow ourselves to be our simple divine selves. I think, you know, it's that same concept that everything in life is free. All the good things in life, you know, we already have. We really already, we have the power to have, you know, if we only realized it, you know, and actualized it. Okay, but that's how we're learning what to do now, is how to actualize it and how to stay in this connection, you know, to where you don't get pulled too far apart here, because you're on it. When you're on it, you don't get pulled as far apart. So make sure you're on it. And I'm talking about, again, this higher knowledge, higher learning, figuring it all out, putting the pieces together, rising together, being a leader. It's like an ascension leader. That's all I can say here. We want to push the collective towards, you know, upwards, I guess you could say. We want to push the collective to a higher level. We want to meditate on this often and frequently. Blessings to everyone, you know, may all beings in all worlds, you know, have peace and happiness and all, just different uplifting, energy uplifting. When you uplift other people's energy, you uplift your own energy as well. You open up avenues, you know, it's this wisdom of life, okay? Figuring things out. Again, it's all about balance here, okay? This is really the central piece here, is balance. And it has to do with knowing and loving yourself enough to not allow anything to pull you off of your bliss. Eyes closed, going within. This is what you know, it's like things just don't affect you anymore like they used to. You're going to start realizing that if you're not already. Your healthy lifestyle combined with a healthy inner, it's like you're not going to figure out everything in one day. You're not. This is a process, but you want to be going in the right direction. Again, not only to help yourself, but when you not only hold your vision, but upraise your frequency, you are helping the entire world here with that. Okay, twin flames are very powerful. Anyone doing this type of meditation and getting on this level is helping. And that's what we need to rush into. We need to rush into the higher, you know, the higher knowledge, and not any of the lower vibratory stuff right now. It's just, I don't think that, I think that there's temptations, okay? There's temptations to do it. But I think everybody is kind of realizing that it's going to take a little bit more. It's going to take a little bit more work. It's just got to. We've just got to go deeper. We've got to go higher. If you want to come together, if you truly want it, make it happen. Do the dance, go through the motion, balance it out. I mean, this is literally all about balance, and it's as within, so without. Your relationship will be balanced when you know how to give to yourself properly. You give to yourself as much as others. You know, the Bible doesn't say love your neighbor more than you love yourself. No, it says love others as your neighbors, as yourself. So showing up for yourself is really important for your relationship, always. I mean, there's so many different things that remind us of that all the time. Okay? Piecing it together. Getting better in every way. Staying true to your healing is going to keep you on the road also to be really successful here with your startup of the mission. I feel like you've got the ideas rolling. You've got things going on. This is saying keep on giving energy to yourself and to your endeavors, and then everything else will just kind of fall into place. Okay? We have a choice to make at any given time. Again, we can fall into reactionary thinking and old ways, just the way we used to do things. It's so easy to kind of fall back into those old patterns. And I kind of mentioned this in the last video too, is like you don't want to be doing that. You want to make sure that it's different this time. Any step forward just feels right. Again, is not forced in any way, shape, or form, and is really allowed to be shown as the divine light and the divine energy that it really is. I don't think that you want to make too much like rushing in before you sort of get to this next level kind of that's coming up. Okay, it's coming upon us. It's like right here, you know, especially depending on when you're watching the video. Okay, but it's kind of like this be ready. Okay, this be ready for this. Be balanced. Get your energies balanced now, because there's going to be a choice to make. There's going to be a crossroads here, and going within is going to give you your answers. And that's the only way. That's the only way. This is why this is like this, you guys. You have to shut everything else out. You have to shut out the social conditioning. You have to shut out the familial conditioning. You have to shut out all of it. Focus on what you truly want on the inside. What do you know? And it can be deep, because our insides can be also affected on such a deep level of brainwashing, social conditioning. That is what we're trying to reverse here. That's why it's a program, because we're basically programming you in a positive way, the way you should be. You should be programmed in this good way. We should know about this. Every child should know about how to balance their energies out, how to focus on things properly and manifest properly. Okay? So let's keep going. Okay, we want deeper answers here. That was kind of a little overview. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit deeper, and we are going to look at blocks and solutions. Okay, go ahead and take 4. Oh, look at what we got. Oh, look at what we got. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just do blocks first. Okay, all of them are in reverse. Okay, so very important. Again, we focused on the future a little bit. We have all the same cards. All of them. Did you see that? Okay, so revisiting, okay? Staying in this even flow. Staying in this even flow of sending communications. And it might be, again, like just the feelings of love being sent, the prayers of love and protection, the communication. It's just kind of, we're keeping it a little bit steadier. We're keeping it a little bit, you know, more fun. We're grooving with it, okay? We're passionate, but we're also smart, and we've also healed, and we've also grown, and we've also realized, you know, that the relationship is better, and it's part of the healing, and it's part of the process, and we know so much more now. We really do. We know so much more, and it's actually making the whole process a little bit more fun, because we don't have to take it so seriously. We don't have to get so down, you know, when we don't have these expectations, these just random false expectations, you know, and it's like, we don't need them. We're not caught up in it, because again, we have this whole new world going on for ourselves, where we are now focusing, we're filling our own love cup up. We're not relying on other people. We're not relying on other people's admiration and compliments and likes and, you know, even money. Like, we can do it, but if we're doing it in the right ways, we're doing the things for the right reasons. And that includes taking care of yourself, inside and out, making your life the best possible life that you can be, the best possible glowing, you know, radiant, loving, beautiful example of this light. You know, this light. This is really coming into your light, but we do it by going within. Okay, so make sure and like allow yourself to do the meditation. Get into the shadow work, inner child healing. If you want help with that, KlaireeBerry.com. I have the program on there. You can get it with a reading in the package. It's all good. Okay, but hold on to the vision. Okay, you might be going through some valleys. You know, you might have been. You maybe are. But they're there, you know, and even if they're in the past, it's like they're still here and they're still here. But hold not the vision that you don't want to see. Hold the vision that you do want to see. And that is the key. Visualize yourself healthy. Visualize yourself in your ideal body, radiating, you know, as a strong, powerful, beautiful, all like, maybe not all knowing, but you know what I mean? Like just wise and learning and growing and helping. You know, why would you not want to kind of see yourself as that and see your partner as that? See your partner working together. Just visualize it. Write it down. Think about it, as you know, frequently. Do a meditation on it every so often, okay? This is your new vibe. This is your new vibration that you are putting forth here, okay? This is the holistic law of attraction that I also talk about in my program. My program's 30 videos. It is holistic law of attraction, shadow work, and then inner child healing. It's all very, very helpful for getting through this process and, you know, coming out on the other side, okay? Because we know there's a reason. There's a reason why we're together, why we keep coming back together, why we keep on doing the dance. It takes two to tango, you know, and it has got us to where we are, but it is also taking us somewhere absolutely beautiful. But we can only get there if we're willing to take that ride and that trip on, you know, by going within. So if you're, you know, if you're just looking for quick fix answers without having to do any so-called work, then, you know, good luck to you. This might not be the channel for you. You know what I mean? Like, this is, I'm always going to be reminding you, albeit maybe subtly sometimes. I'm not going to hold your face, you know, to the flame or whatever, but this is about moving forward, you know, and I think positive reinforcement is best for that. So anyway, I hope this was good for you. Hope it resonated for you. I'll be back with more videos soon. Take care. Don't forget to check me out. Again, all the links and everything are down below and at KlaireeBerry.com, and you can find me all over social media. We can connect, and I love to talk to you guys and kind of see your different lives and worlds as well. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Thank you so much.